time for Bollocks this evening. We got Lenny, and Lenny's supporting the best record in the NFL hat, baby. Yeah, Duval.
He crawled right into that. He crawled us right into that 4-1.
He made us say wow. Made us say wow.
I got to tell you, though, the man has got to call a play and say, hike the freaking ball. Because this guy loses the play clock more than anybody I've ever seen. You know, he's trying to snap it at -1 second, and he gets called for it.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of confusion in that offense that they're running right now.
You got to simplify.
I get it. So,
you know, or just get up there and get organized. They got to figure something out because that costs them a bunch. So anyway, hi.
All right. So, I'm bringing gift cards, huh? Oh, okay. So yeah, someone just said I'm bringing gift cards to this auction on
gift cards
on Sunday.
For what?
Okay.
A spot on the show?
Okay, I'm glad you heard that, Michelle.
To sit on my lap and do the show here?
Yeah.
I don't know. What can you offer?
Yeah, I got lots of gift cards.
All right.
So, all right. Well, we got a great show. We got a wager wire coming up.
Yeah, half an hour.
Yeah.
From now.
Yes, from this point.
But before we start, it's very important to know where we are in the world.
We are in the
Bozard Ford studio.
Dang right we are.
Thank you, Bozard.
All right, and we're talking about Bozard Ford Lincoln in St. Augustine. Their goal is to make sure your time and experience buying a car is stress-free, fun, and enjoyable. Bozard is a family-owned Ford dealership that has been in business since 1949. Bozard Ford Lincoln has been the recipient of numerous dealer awards, including being ranked #1 automotive dealership in the nation by Dealer Rater. Bozard Ford also has won back-to-back President's Awards, which is the highest honor given by Ford Motor Company. Check them out today online at bozardford.com.
Need a trusted electrician in St. Augustine? Call Mr. Electric of St. Augustine, a local, veteran-owned business providing expert residential and commercial electrical services across St. Johns, Flagler, and Putnam counties. From panel upgrades and lighting installs to safety inspections and EV chargers, their licensed pros do it all with upfront pricing, a satisfaction guaranteed backed by the neighborly done right promise, and that must be important because it's in bold letters. Flexible scheduling, no surprises, just dependable hometown service. Call 904-289-1217 today or visit online to request service. That's 904-289-1217. Mr. Electric of St. Augustine, your local power experts.
All right. And we also have Solar Stick, established in 2006. Solar Stick is a local portable power company proudly committed to American manufacturing, constant innovation, and creating jobs right here in St. Augustine, Florida. Solar Stick's focus is providing solutions for self-sufficiency that helps users all over the world complete missions and saves lives. Solar Stick, changing lives, saving lives, and reviving American manufacturing.
When you need trusted financial guidance with personal touch, turn to Hebert, Kresge & Associates, CPAs, serving St. Augustine since 1989. With over 125 years of combined experience, their team offers expert services in tax planning, estate and trust work, business valuations, payroll, and more. Whether you're starting a business or planning for the future, they deliver smart, customized solutions that grow with you. Call 904-460-0747 or visit HebertKresgeCPA.com. That's Hebert, Kresge & Associates, where your success is their mission. That's ABAREKRESGE and Associates, which is harder to spell than their names.
Yeah, the names are actually pretty easy to spell.
I know, but you know, sometimes we just say
and
it.
I saw Billy at lunchtime. Okay. I saw Billy at lunchtime, and if you've never met Billy, he's a very tall man.
Yes, he is.
And Rebecca's like, I had no idea you were that tall. Yep. So, all right, we have other amazing sponsors that we got to tell you about. We got Meehan's Irish Pub, A.D. Davis Construction, St. Augustine Distillery, just got off the phone with Bill, A to Z Roofing and Waterproofing, Anastasia Diner, Moultrie Creek Diner, Brightway Insurance, St. Augustine Pirate and Treasure Museum, the St. Anastasia Construction Group, and Powell Heating and Air. Whew. All right. It's time to get started. I was on the phone. I know you guys always love when I just come in and take up all the pre-show being on the phone.
I'm used to it.
Doing one of my
13 jobs?
Couple jobs that I have.
Maybe another one.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah, it sounds like another one's on its way.
All right.
So, but I want to say thank you to you guys tuning in today. Yes, sir.
Me. You ever hear Nancy Reagan? Married to the president at one point
Yeah,
in
I've
time?
heard of her.
Yeah. Just say no.
Just say no. Yeah.
It's in your own best interest, my friend.
Yeah. So, no, I haven't been able to do that yet.
I know.
Yeah.
Your heart's too big.
Haven't quite got there
Right.
yet, but I'm working on it.
All right.
I'm working on it. I've turned down a couple board appointments this year. But they always make it sound like you're the only person that can do it. And my ego is so fragile that I have to believe them, so it's on me. It's 100% on
Well,
me.
you know what? If you just cock something up once, they'll stop asking you.
Well, I did that.
You're just too good for your own voice.
I did that in college. Like, in my junior college, you had to, if you were sitting the bench, and a lot of times as freshmen, you sat the bench.
Sure.
You're sitting the bench, you had to keep score at least one time. One of the upperclassmen said, screw up the first time you do it. You're going to take a tongue lashing, and you're going to have to put it back together. But, I mean, you're just going to get absolutely abused. Now, I've been able to keep score since I was probably 7 or 8 years old.
Yeah, I used to love keeping score in a ball game.
Maybe even earlier than that. I've been able to keep an actual scorebook.
Yeah.
Taught Blake, and Blake learned it in one day. Okay.
Not a surprise there.
Yeah. Blake learned it in one day down at, I think, the Daytona Tortugas is when I taught you how to keep a scorebook. But I screwed this up so bad.
Never asked you again.
Never once. Coach Pentelis, you're no longer with us, but I think you knew, and he called me killer.
Right.
Because I was like the smallest guy. I was like the Chihuahua.
Right.
Somehow I ended up getting in a lot of fights at the time, and
You mellowed with age.
I mellowed with age, even though some woman wanted to beat me up today in the McDonald's parking lot.
You can tell me that story later.
Yeah, no, it's ridiculous. But I screwed it up so bad, I never had to do it again. So, but you can't do that with real life stuff. You just can't. I can't.
Some chores.
Yeah. Chores are different.
Yeah,
Like I did it with painting.
Right.
Before because I don't like
washing dishes, which I do anyway, so it doesn't matter. But
yeah, no, I cooked. So the dishwashing, I end up, the dishwashers in our house sometimes just throw it into the dishwasher, and that doesn't always do it. So I have to make sure before I cook that the crustacean from the last meal is not on it.
Yeah.
So
I cook, and when we sit down to dinner, there's not a pot, pan, or cooking implement that's dirty still, because I do it as we go, and then I finish it up when we sit down. And then half the time I'll do the dinner dishes, if I bring them in before Julie can get to them. So she'll do them all the time, but, I don't have a problem. It's not a hardship. There's two of us.
Yeah.
It's 2 plates, 2 forks, 2 knives, occasionally a spoon.
Blake and Rebecca do 90% of the dishes. But I'm also a guy, if I walk past the sink more than like 4 times and there's still dishes in there, then I have to do it.
Yeah, absolutely.
My brain starts.
Yeah, I don't know when I became OCD, but at some point in time I did, and it scares me.
Yeah, my brain starts to hurt. So, and these guys have to suffer when my brain hurts. So,
ouch.
Yeah. Yeah. So I become a curmudgeon.
Not you. Couldn't see that at all.
I become a curmudgeon. Yeah, especially on one of my long days.
Yeah. Like Wednesday.
Like Wednesday.
Right.
It's about a 15, 16-hour day. And at my age, that's not as easy as it used to be.
No, but I'm sure you sleep well when you get home.
I really don't.
Not a shame.
I really don't. So, sleeping well has never really been my thing. So
we can fix that,
Well, I mean, I try it with some edibles every once in a while when I'm like, okay, I really got to get my brain to go to sleep, but I can't take the full one. I have to, because I'm not a professional.
Okay.
You've seen me.
Yes, I have.
On very little
as a puddle,
and I become an absolute narcoleptic when it happens. So.
That was amazing how that happened.
Yeah,
it was like, here,
yeah, I'm just gonna take a nap right here.
That was impressive.
Yeah. So happy Wednesday.
Absolutely.
And we're just, I'm glad to see Florida is now the football capital of the world again.
Yeah.
Moving
up.
University. I'll start with St. Augustine High.
6-0.
I think we're undefeated, and I think we're number 2 in our division in the state.
Number 2? I thought we were number 1 in the division from what I was told, but maybe.
We might be.
I know they're 6-0. They play away on Friday, and then the following week we're going to the game because they'll be home again. Yep. And I might have said before, I know. I'll wave to the camera. I went some FaceTime. But our neighbor across the street, young Reed Bray is a lineman on the team.
Excellent.
And he is a good young man. He really is. So we're looking forward to go support him. A couple of neighbors and I are going to go out and watch the game.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. You know, and 904 is so proud to be able to do that production, and we appreciate our sponsors allowing us to do it, and appreciate St. Augustine High School. Yep. So great job, St. Augustine High.
Keep it
but
up.
On the college level, University of Miami, number 2.
Well, big jump.
Florida beat the preseason number 1.
Boy,
and looked completely different than they did the week before.
That's another team that's fallen off of the face of the earth, Texas.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Yep.
Have the best record in football, tied with
the Jacksonville Jaguars.
There's a couple other ones out there. We're not mentioning them because they're not from Florida.
Right. And I did take a long shot.
And we're not mentioning Miami Dolphins.
Well,
the Dolphins.
What can I tell you? UCF is starting to get their footing under them. It may be a little too late for them, but I expected more out of them this season.
Well, I hope Florida State bounces back too.
Yeah. But I did because of, I did take a long shot on the Jags and Tampa Bay to make it to the Super Bowl. I think it's to actually win the Super Bowl.
I have the Jags. I have the Jags winning 7.5. So they got to win 8 games.
They got to win 4 more.
Got to win 4 more. So I'm feeling pretty good about that one. But my bomb bet is I had the Raiders winning 6.5. And I don't think they're getting there. I don't think they're
What are they now?
There.
They 2-2, 2-1, 2-3,
2-3, I think.
Yeah.
They might be 1-4. Fact check. I don't know.
We're asking you.
We're asking you. You're our fact checker. What are you? You're watching the baseball game, aren't you?
No, I'm not.
Oh, okay. You're trying to fix.
It's not me.
Trying to fix what happened right before the.
Dolphins are 1-5.
Okay.
The Raiders are 1-5.
I didn't ask about the Dolphins. I asked about the Raiders.
1-4. I didn't hear the question.
Yeah. Well, okay. That's exactly what we're saying. So, producer, director, producer.
Right.
Has wandered off on us.
Sleep at the wheel.
Yep. All right. So we got some topics. It is National Dyslexic Day. So I have 10 of the most famous dyslexic people.
Not counting the 2 of us.
Not counting the 2 of us. But all 10 of these are slightly more famous than us.
A little bit.
Okay.
A little bit.
Maybe not in St. Augustine.
True. I think you can take that cake.
Maybe not in St. Augustine. And I one of the reasons I ate at the wheel today because I love their chicken salad pita. And it's like coming home day.
Yeah.
It's like everybody in there is locals, and it's so much fun. So, and they always do a great job over there. But I like being in a small town. Small towns fits me better.
I'm aware of that from where I was.
And you have over there. What are your topics for today? For the first half?
Either billionaires by colleges and universities in America, or Nobel Prize winners by colleges and universities in America.
Nobel Prize winners by colleges.
Yep.
Okay. Billionaires by colleges and Nobel Prize winners by colleges. All right.
There's a lot of overlap in those lists, by the way.
Oh, okay. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. There's billionaires that are Nobel Prize winners.
No, just the colleges and universities. The ones that have the most Nobel Prize winners also tend to have the most billionaires.
Okay.
And that's that poor persecuted school is number 1 on both of those lists.
All right. I do have one billionaire on my dyslexic list that I can tell.
RB?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. And he's an interesting guy.
Oh, yeah. I haven't heard much from him lately. Is he still alive?
He struggled in school. He dropped out of high school when he was 14 and told his parents, "This is what I'm doing." And his parents went, "Good luck." Right. They let it happen. They're like, we know you struggle. We know you're smart, but we know you struggle in school. Go ahead. And that's Richard Branson.
Yep.
So he's number 2 on the famous dyslexia people, and he's a billionaire. But I don't think he's a Nobel Prize winner.
No.
And I don't think it's from a college because he didn't graduate college.
No.
Okay.
And I haven't heard much from him lately. He's into cruise lines now, airlines. Is he still playing with his moonshot or his space tourism?
I think he's still doing that.
Okay.
And I think there's another one on here that doesn't have a high school degree either. And I don't think Tom Cruise has a high school degree.
A high school?
I think he dropped out.
Okay.
So I think he went to high school, but I don't know if he has a high school degree. If we can fact check that.
Tom
But
Cruise.
when you have dyslexia and you have certain verbal skills, it's a challenge.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, he memorizes lines, so
Mm-hmm.
you know he probably still has a
Might take him a
very
little time
strong
to read 'em,
memory.
right.
And I'm pretty sure everybody in here probably has a really strong memory, because
Well, that's
I
how
can
you
tell
compensate.
as you're dyslexic as a kid, because mine wasn't diagnosed until I was like in college.
Tom Cruise does not have a high school diploma.
He does not have a high school diploma.
or a GED.
Yeah, I didn't
Okay.
think he did.
All right.
So that's two people I know
Well, he's kind of
Because
successful with that.
because they struggled in school.
Mm-hmm.
They found other success without high school diplomas. I believe the rest of them probably do. I don't know about Agatha Christie. So, because Agatha Christie is
Yeah.
on this list, which is the most surprising one I saw on the list.
Because
But
she was a writer.
yeah, because she was a writer. But in the notes, it says that she dictated most of her books not just because of her writing, but also her handwriting was so bad.
Oh, okay.
So it says world's best-selling mystery writer reportedly had dyslexia, dictating many of her stories due to difficulty with spelling and handwriting.
Hmm.
So she was the one I found the most interesting out of the 10 on the list. So the other one, I'll go down the list real quick, and you tell me which ones you think are the most shocking. Albert Einstein. I think most of us knew
that.
he struggled in school with
right.
certain things, even though, I mean, I think he was actually told to drop out of school because he wasn't smart enough to be in the school because they didn't understand how brilliant the guy was.
Right.
So
He was playing chess with everybody else playing checkers.
Yeah. He struggled with reading and spelling as a child, yet revolutionized physics and the theory of relativity. Well, I saw a report, and his mom ignored it, but it basically said your child's never going to be able to read or never going to be able to do this, that, or the other. Very negative about Einstein, and I think he turned out okay.
He did all right for himself.
All right. Steven Spielberg. He basically says legendary filmmaker, discovered he had dyslexia. Didn't discover he had dyslexia until his 60s.
Wow.
All right. I was probably 20. And
So he didn't realize it, or somebody diagnosed it for him, because at a certain point in time, you have to you would think that you're either transposing letters or numbers. I transpose numbers all the time. That's my biggest problem. And I can't tell my left from my right, which is also just difficult.
he credits his imagination and storytelling instincts to thinking differently.
Okay.
I think I think differently. Like I see problems differently where, in my job, I'm kind of the fixer in a lot of different jobs that I do as a consultant and other things. But someone will say this, and this, and 10 people have looked at it.
Right.
And I look at it and go, let's do that. And it's just there. And it's just because I see it differently than the way they're reading it. And I think, I don't think it's, we're talking brilliant people that come to me and say, hey, okay, we're doing this. But I think it's because my dyslexic mind reads things differently. So I get to see the backside of the card.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. You come at it from a different angle.
Yeah. So, all right. Whoopi Goldberg is there. She's on the list. And Keira Knightley is on the list. She was diagnosed at the age of 6.
Wow. Okay.
All right.
That was good for her.
This one's one I really love. Henry Winkler.
Really? The
The
Fonz.
Fonz.
Okay.
All right. And
He's written books and done well.
and he's written Hank Zipser, a book series about a dyslexic child.
Okay.
So,
Making some lemonade.
yeah, he's an advocate for dyslexia awareness. Anderson Cooper, and Anderson Cooper, to me, I find very interesting. You guys know I struggle with the reads. I mean, everybody knows I struggle with the reads. But he reads off a teleprompter.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
Which is way more stressful to me. I mean, when we had a teleprompter in here, I just couldn't.
Because it moves.
I couldn't do it.
You got to keep
I
up
couldn't
with
do it. I first off, I couldn't keep up with it. And the other part was I'm always questioning, did I read that right? So I go backwards about every 3 words and say, okay, did I read that right? But CNN anchor struggled with dyslexia as a child, crediting early reading programs with helping him find success in journalism. So he got help early too.
Well, I think Gloria could have taken care of that.
Yeah. Well, they had a little bit of money.
Just a couple of dollars.
They had a little bit of money. The
Right.
Vanderbilt money is a little bit of money.
Right.
And another one, I don't know if I said this one or not,
What if
Cher.
he has a room at the Biltmore?
Yeah, and I don't think Cher has a high school degree.
Okay.
So
That would not surprise
the
me.
music icon has said dyslexia made school difficult, but she used creativity and determination to express herself through art and performance. Blake, can you check and see if Cher has a high school degree? I mean,
Checking.
these
And
are,
how old is she? She's going strong, and she's got to be 80.
she's got to be 80.
Yeah, no, she doesn't have one as well.
Yeah. So I mean, these are people that, like, you know, early on probably
Mhm.
not diagnosed and
Had
you
a
know,
good-
struggled through school and still had amazing success.
Right. Not a good case for high school education anymore. you
No,
know?
no,
Look what
I
you
mean-
can do without a high school degree.
Yeah. So I mean, and I can tell you, I mean, I when I took the SATs, my math scores, I think probably opposite of where you're at. My math scores were extremely high,
Yeah.
and my verbal skills were extremely low.
Right.
And it's because I can retain stuff, but I have to read it 3 times really for it to soak in,
Right.
and you don't have time to do that.
Not on the SATs.
You know,
No, I
and-
crushed the verbal and did okay on the math. I mean, I didn't
Yeah.
I didn't crap out of that, but my math scores are always worse.
I think I was like a 700, 430. Yeah. So that's really out of bounds.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, so it is for those dyslexia. It's hard for me to say.
Mhm.
Dyslexia brothers and sisters. It's our day.
Just persevere.
It's our day. So,
Persevere.
yeah, I mean, I'm happy I had a good memory that masked a lot of the stuff that I had to get through.
Well, I think to a degree, if that's the case, your brain may actually rewire itself in a different fashion to allow you to remember things better because, you know, if you're transposing letters or words as you're trying to read, you know, your brain will compensate for that to some degree. I'm firmly convinced of that.
Well, and you know in your brain that you have to do those things.
Mhm.
Sound off, Troy.
1, 2. Oh,
Yeah.
3, 4.
But yeah. So and Josh is still in their comments. I appreciate you, Josh.
Yep.
But so that's National Dyslexia Day. I want to hear about the billionaires first, and then the Nobel Prizes.
okay.
Or do you want to do it the other way?
Matters not
Does
to
it-
me.
does
You
it
pick
fit?
one.
I'm more interested in the billionaires.
Okay.
From
Well,
the
as I
college.
said, that poor persecuted university, Harvard, claims to have had 104 billionaires go through there, including Michael Bloomberg and Steve Ballmer.
Okay.
Stanford is, and then the drop-off is significant.
Mhm.
Stanford, which is no second-rate college or university, has 69, and it's very lyrical because one is Jerry Yang and the next one is Andy Fang,
Okay.
and those guys did Yahoo or something else. University of Pennsylvania's got 38. I guess I'm trying to see where Warren Buffett went to. It might have been Princeton because I don't think it's the University of Chicago. Maybe it's the University of Chicago because the thing printed over it for some degree. But Buffett is next on the list. So we drop down. There's 2 that I lost to the
Well,
printing.
Zuckerberg went to Harvard, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's
Yeah.
one of the 108.
Right. Yeah, 104. Yeah, there's
Yeah.
a ton of them. Yeah, the University of Pennsylvania had 38, including, who knew that Elon Musk went to the University of Pennsylvania? Maybe you did. I didn't realize that that's
think
where
I
he
did
went.
know that.
Yeah, okay.
I knew he was a Penn guy.
Then Buffett, which is either
And he
University of
went
Chicago
two
or
days
Princeton.
to Stanford.
Right. There you go. Charles Koch went to Koch, I guess is how he pronounces it.
Koch
yeah.
brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that also might have been the University of Chicago or Princeton because once again that's covered. Then you drop down to Yale with a mere 24. My alma mater has 22.
Mhm.
Then it gets interesting because then 22 is also the University of Mumbai. This is where it gets interesting because it's not just American colleges and universities. So University of Mumbai has 22. Tsinghua University, that's Tsinghua University in China, has 19 billionaires.
Okay.
NYU, 18. USC, 17, and that includes George Lucas. You've got Cal Berkeley, which has got 15. Go Blue University of Michigan is another 15. Then you get Peking Duck University. Peking University. I like Peking.
Peking duck.
I like Peking Duck very much. And I do not let them roll the pancakes for me. I prefer to do it myself. 14. Surprisingly, Moscow State University has 13. And then Princeton. So I guess it's the University of Chicago was for either
So
Charles
Moscow
Cocker.
State, is that a lot of the oil guys?
Yeah,
all
but
those guys got rich kind of together.
as oligarchy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All those guys kind of get rich together.
And it's interesting. It's Moscow State University, you know?
Yeah.
It's like
it's a
Moscow
tight-
State Penn, right?
Yeah, it's a tight big group. I mean,
Yeah.
those guys were all, they stuck together. They were their own monopoly over there.
Right.
So
Yeah. Andrei Melenchenko is one of them. Princeton has got 13. University of UCLA's got 12. University of Chicago's got 12.
does it give you like the most famous one?
It does.
From which one? Princeton.
Princeton is
Bezos.
Jeff Bezos.
Bezos.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you go back down to China after University of Chicago with Fudan University, and that's Bruno Wu.
Bruno Wu.
Bruno Wu.
Whoa.
Gotta love Bruno.
Yeah.
Then we go to Korea for Seoul National University, has another 12. And then we're back to China for Zhejiang University, has 12.
Okay.
Yeah. Impressive.
But Harvard's way out in front.
Oh, Andy Fang is the co-founder of DoorDash. Yeah, Harvard is almost twice as many as any place else.
Okay.
Stanford's second with 69. Harvard's got 104.
Okay.
Okay. Now, unsurprisingly, here's the back of that.
Okay.
Harvard for Nobel Prize winners.
Okay.
That is across all fields.
So Harvard's leading in billionaires.
and
okay.
Nobel Prize winners.
Okay. Well,
As I said, that
I
poor-
was leading you into that
Yeah,
to
thank
make
you.
it a little more dramatic, but you just jumped in on
Well,
that.
you know,
Your-
it's just
Your patience is not. I mean, I
No,
was.
it is not my
I was
virtue.
trying to build into that, but you just.
patience is a virtue that I do not often exhibit.
Okay.
106
So,
plus,
let me ask you this.
160 plus. I'm
Let
sorry.
me ask you this.
Sure.
What college has the most Nobel Prize winners?
Surprisingly, it's poor persecuted Harvard.
Not poor.
160.
They get what they deserve.
I don't know. They're
Come
getting
on.
picked on. Hey, I just found out that Cornell's in Hawk, so I'm a little
yeah?
concerned. Well, it's building debt. It's bond debt.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Columbia's next with 101. These are all within 5 or 6, one way or the other.
Mhm.
MIT's got about 96. Physics, chemistry, and economics. University of Chicago makes a blazing comeback. They've got about 94 to 100. Stanford has more than 80. Caltech has got somewhere between 40 and 50. Cal Berkeley has 110. How did that get there, like in that order?
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, it's California math.
Well, that's probably true. Princeton's got 69. Yale 65. My Cornell
And these are in physics and
and everything.
Yeah.
Physics,
writing.
economics,
Okay.
physics, economics, chemistry, economics. Did I say that?
Yeah.
Most of them are that.
I feel like you said it
Harvard's
twice.
got a bunch in literature as well and medicine.
Okay.
Cornell's got 61. Physics, chemistry, physiology, and medicine is one. Economics, 4 for literature at Cornell, including Pearl S. Buck,
Okay.
who won it in 1938. And Cornell has 2 Nobel Peace Prize winners. I had to look them both up.
Okay. Who are the two?
A gentleman by the name of John R. Mott.
Okay.
Um,
Does it say what he did?
yes, because I looked.
Okay.
He started the YMCA, Young Men's Christian Association,
Okay.
and he got it for he got the Peace Prize for promoting religious brotherhood across national boundaries,
Okay.
and he won that in 1946.
Seems like he'd have wanted it before then.
Yeah, I mean it was one.
YMCA was well before that. So
I thought the song was much more recent.
yeah, that was in the 70s.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know. And actually, John Mott shared the award
Young man.
with a woman by the name of Emily Balch. And I had to look it up because there's a Balch Hall at Cornell, and she's got nothing to do with it. It was somebody else who did it. And Balch Hall is the only solely women's residence at Cornell.
Mhm.
And it was in like the 1880s. There was a husband and wife who were grad students at Cornell in the late 1880s. Cornell was founded in 1865. And she went to a fraternity party with her husband, or I guess her boyfriend at the time, maybe, because I don't know if they were married then. And, well, they were graduate students, it's possible, but be that as it may. And they were acting so poorly that she said, all right, we need someplace to protect women. And they donated money to build a female-only dorm.
Okay. Okay. What was the name of the YMCA guy?
John R. Mott, M-O-T-T.
Okay. Because my history brain
Mhm.
said that didn't sound right to me. Because
I thought the
as a-
YMCA's were much
or
earlier.
in London.
Yeah.
And it was in 1844.
Right.
Well before even the Nobel Prize existed.
Right.
But I'm wondering where he fit into the YMCA. He must have been a leader of the YMCA that did the adaptation to it.
Possibly.
So, because in my brain, you know how my brain works. It's like,
I'm
wait,
used to
that
it.
name doesn't sound right to me.
Right.
And
That's right. That's right. In the YMCA. Yeah, it was somebody else.
It's George Williams from London.
Right.
So that would the whole Cornell thing didn't line up in my brain.
Right.
So,
So why he got that, we're not quite sure.
yeah. What was it? What was their guy's name from Cornell?
The other one,
No, the YMCA guy.
John R. Mott, M-O-T-T.
John R. Mott.
He won it the same year as Emily Balch won it. She was an economist, a sociologist, a pacifist, and she was a lifelong advocate for disarmament and peace. Pissed off Harry Truman.
You said M-O-T-T, not N-O-T-T, right?
M-O-T-T, correct.
Okay.
John R. Mott.
A-R-M-O. A-R-M.
No, Mott. M-O-T-T. R is his middle initial, I'm sorry.
Oh, Mott is just his last name.
Correct, like the
okay.
applesauce.
Oh, okay. I was putting it together like A-R-M-O-T-T.
No.
Okay. All right.
No, John R. middle initial Mott.
Yeah. So,
He won it in
there he
46.
is.
Yep.
Got him. Passed in Orlando in 1955.
Born in New York.
Yeah. All right. He just came to his senses and moved to Florida.
Right.
All right. I'm gonna read a little bit about him.
Okay.
All right. Because like always very interesting to see what's happening with it. So he was an evangelist.
Yeah.
A long-serving leader he was the leader of it. Okay. So he wasn't the founder of it. He was
Right,
the leader of it. Okay. All right. Makes more sense. My brain feels
Feel
better.
better?
now. Yeah,
Feel better?
it was
Okay.
it was cramping up a little bit.
Okay.
It was
And the second Nobel Peace Prize winner in Cornell won it in 1970. And that was Norman Bonlaug.
Mhm.
B-O-N-L-A-U-G, I believe. It may be B-A-N, but I think it's B-O-N-L-A-U-G. He won it in 1970. He was the father of the Green Revolution. This is the man who created semi-dwarf wheat and basically saved millions and millions and millions of people from starvation.
Mhm.
Because they were able to grow the semi-dwarf wheat. He saved Mexico from starvation. He turned India and Pakistan from grain importers to grain exporters by using this dwarf wheat.
okay.
So it was a quicker turnaround for growth. It was more sustainable, I guess. And then he moved on to rice and other grains. So he had a huge impact on world hunger.
Yeah. See, those are the guys we should know their names and we don't.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, and this, things like that, we should know their names,
Right.
but instead we know who invented the cotton gin.
Exactly.
You know.
And then
Still
there's
very important.
somebody
but-
turned down the Nobel Peace Prize, by the way,
Okay.
in my research.
George C. Scott.
No, that was the Academy Award.
Oh.
That was Sacheen Littlefeather. That was George C. Scott. He actually won it with Kissinger
Okay.
for the peace agreement. I won't call it a peace treaty, but the peace agreement for the Vietnam War. And his partner in that was Lee Duc Tho. He was the Vietnamese half of that. And he said he turned it down because he didn't think the peace agreement was going to bring a lasting peace.
Oh.
So
Did it?
it's getting
Was
there
he
now,
right?
but
Was he right?
Well, I mean, the country fell. It became a communist country. They unified eventually.
So he was right.
Yeah.
So he was
You know,
right.
Yeah, I mean,
He didn't want to have to. He didn't want to have to give it back.
Right, Vietnam is
No tag backs.
Yeah, well, that's why I'm concerned about Trump pushing for his peace prize for the Middle East,
Mhm.
because there's people saying that fine, we'll settle this, but the answer is, but how long is it going to hold? That's the biggest fear in the Middle East.
Does Begin and Sadat have to give theirs back when Carter should have won that year?
Well, it'd be tough to get it from Sadat, but yeah,
You know what I mean? Carter legitimately should have won. He's the one who kind of held it all together.
Yep.
And they left him off, and that's when he finally won it for Habitat for Humanity.
right,
But he probably should have won for that.
right.
So
Yeah, that was probably when the officials make a very bad call in the game,
Mhm.
and then a little bit later they take a marginal call and give it to the team that got screwed on the previous play.
yeah,
Maybe that's what they did.
I think that was a makeup call
yeah.
for sure.
So
So I think that was a makeup call for sure.
deservedly so.
All right.
Right.
Wager wire.
All right.
All right. There's a lot of sports to be talking about.
We got 4 of them going at once. It's not only confusing,
Okay.
it's just too much.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff going on.
Fortunately, I won't pay any attention to hockey or basketball until we get to the
Well,
playoffs, or if the Knicks just dominate.
I was going to ask if you guys wanted to make a prediction to win it all.
Okay.
A future prediction on the teams for basketball and hockey.
Okay.
And we're just going to, I'll take a picture of it. We'll save it like we did with the other one.
Yep.
So which sport do you want to start? Blake, are you conscious?
Yes, I am conscious.
Okay.
All right.
Hello, I'm here.
Glad to see you. And hey, Kathy, good evening. All right. So, and Josh, and whoever wants to play along, who is your basketball prediction for winning it all this year?
Well, the pundits are saying the Knicks. I'm taking the Knicks.
All right.
Go orange and blue.
All right. Here we go. We got Knicks.
Got to keep the hometown fans' favorite.
All right. This is Lenny. Blake, who you got?
I'm gonna say.
I might even put a futures bet on the Knicks.
That might be a little bit too risky for me.
It's $5 for me. Don't you worry.
Fair enough.
I'll cover it.
I'm probably
I'll write you a note.
Thank you.
Go ahead. We're waiting.
I'm probably gonna say Oklahoma City again.
OKC.
All right.
All right.
Keep forgetting that they're a team. I wouldn't have picked them, but I
They
keep
won
forgetting they're a
last
team.
year.
They won
Do I pay attention to basketball?
You should.
Yeah.
I should. Okay,
for
fine.
the finals. It's pretty. They're amazing athletes.
Yeah. Believe
and-
me, what they can do physically, fascinating.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go, and OKC to me is a favorite, but I'm gonna go with the guy who I still think is the best basketball player. I'm gonna go with the Joker, and I'm gonna go with Denver. So, and I like the Lakers if LeBron can put himself in a secondary role.
If he stops drinking the Hennessy.
Yeah, so that ain't happening. So
That was the big announcement, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. What was that?
LeBron's big announcement that he teased for days.
No, was he going to stop drinking Hennessy?
No, that he's gonna do a limited release orange bottle with his signature on it of the VSOP, Hennessy VSOP.
Okay.
Which perish the thought you put Coke in that. Please don't take such good brandy and cognac and put Coca-Cola in it.
Yeah. All right. Hockey. Where are you at? Rangers.
I may as well, because
They're good.
I'm expecting them to be, but who knows?
They're good. I mean,
There's been a lot of.
That's not one of those where you go, oh, come on.
No, I know, but there's been a lot of turnover lately in that.
All right. Blake, who are you taking in hockey? The Penguins?
No, I'm not. I'm gonna be reasonable, and I'm actually gonna go. I'm actually not. Surprisingly, I'm not gonna go with a Florida team this year. I'm actually gonna go with finally a Canadian team taking it. I'm actually gonna go with the Maple Leafs.
Really? They don't even know how to spell their last name. Or even the dyslexic guy knows you spelled it wrong. All right. The Maple Toronto. All right. And I'm torn because the two teams I like are both very competitive.
Okay.
So I like Las Vegas.
They're fun.
And I like the Panthers. And Panthers won last year. Las Vegas, I think, won the year before. And for that reason alone, I'm going to take the Tampa Bay Lightning.
Okay. That's a reasonable one. The Florida teams know what they're doing.
Yeah. So they've what is it? The last 5 years we've had a Florida team in the Stanley Cup Finals. Is that right, or is it 4?
I believe like the last 5 in a row have been with. Actually, so 2020 was Lightning, 2021 was Lightning, 2022 Lightning lost, 23, 24, 26 in a row.
So it's 6 in a row.
Yes.
Okay. Florida dominates. I mean, we just dominate everything. And you can make that a reel right there. Florida dominates. So not University of Florida necessarily, but the whole state of Florida.
The whole state of Florida.
All right. So football season
have to look for that later.
is right in the middle of everything. The NFL is so wacky last weekend.
Oh, my goodness.
I don't know. I think you got some green.
I did.
I got some green on Saturday. You got some green on Sunday.
Yep. Took a couple of dogs.
I think you are the trophy winner with your dog.
That was my Tennessee Washington parlay.
Blake, did you get any green?
No.
On Sunday. Okay. No. I had green because the University of Miami played pretty well, then scared the hell out of me and almost didn't cover. against Florida State. Should have kicked the field goal.
I'm looking forward to this weekend, or even maybe tomorrow. We'll see. Because, with the pick sticks by Devin Lloyd, if you had bet on the Jaguars, you got a $10 bonus bet. So I'm going to see if I can.
Pick sticks or pick
six?
Six. Okay.
Pick six.
What did you hear, Blake?
Pick up sticks?
Pick sticks.
He heard pick sticks too. I think you said pick
Sticks or six?
You said sticks.
Okay.
No,
Sometimes my teeth are loose.
I think it should be that. I think it'd be more fun.
I think so.
I think it'd be more fun. All right.
I don't know. That was pretty fun.
Yeah.
Devin Lloyd getting it on the one and returning it 99 yards for the longest Jaguars interception return for a touchdown. Yeah, we'll take that.
All right. I asked my mystery pickologist,
Okay.
what is the pick of the week for him? And he's been in the green
Okay.
quite a bit. The mystery pick for him is Saquon against the Giants over the 100 yards.
He has not been performing lately, so it'll be interesting to see.
Yeah, but it's his old team.
I know, right? He's motivated.
He's performed against them well. They lost last week.
Oh yeah, they got a big time, and it's short
Revenge game.
Short week, but I think he's a little banged up.
Yeah. So he is saying, take that one, because Saquon's got to prove himself a little bit.
I think they just like you more than they like me, Josh. I guess because if you got $100 bonus bet, you sure you're not adding a zero? Because teach me how to add that zero.
Well, maybe Josh is playing. Might be playing a little bit more than
right.
us.
Josh is a big time. All right, Josh. Well, you put that to good use, man, and let's see you capitalize.
Josh,
excellent.
And I want to hear your pick of the week, because Saquon over 100 yards against the Giants. So I want to hear your play of the week. Who do the Vikings? Oh, Vikings are not going to lose this week, Barbara Jean.
Right.
So you got
right. She said she doesn't know what to do with herself.
Yeah.
Watch an old game.
Root for. Oh, I don't know if she can root for Phillies or for the
Eagles.
You don't root for the Eagles, but root for Saquon. All right.
There you go.
That's
right. Get some good Barbara Jean mojo on it.
Yeah, I need some Barbara Jean mojo. So, all right. Blake, do you have a pick of the week that you like?
Pick of the week. Get back to me in one second.
All right. He's researching. He's scrambling in the studio back there. All right. Do you have a pick of the week that
I'll tell
like?
you in 1 second.
All right.
I'm gonna ride with the Jags. I just traded kickers, or just dropped my kicker who was on Baltimore, who can't do anything.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still gonna stick with Derrick Henry, because at some point in time he's got to remember he's Derrick Henry.
Yeah. But he's still good for touchdowns.
Touchdown. Yeah. He doesn't have a whole lot
one
this
last
season.
week, right?
That was exactly it.
I had my pick
with 40 yards.
Mm-hmm. All right, Blake, what you got?
Yeah, so my pick is actually going to be the Buccaneers -3 over the 49ers at home.
Wow. Okay. Bucks. You're saying the Bucks are staying hot?
Yep.
Okay.
Baker Mayfield is just marvelous.
Yeah.
The marvelous Baker Mayfield, right?
He's no Mark Sanchez, but
all right.
No, because he's not in jail.
Hold on.
Right.
I'm gonna make a bold prediction. You can write this down. You can write this down on the table.
Okay.
And hopefully no one else erases it. Baker Mayfield is my pick for MVP.
Wow.
Okay.
That's a heavy pick.
I don't think we have to write that down. We'll remember that one.
We'll remember that one.
Yeah.
We'll remember that one. So is that one going to be our 6-point game? All right. And Blake, I usually cheat at this point and go to our pick'em sheet, but I haven't got it yet. So I'm having to log in myself. Pick of the week for you.
I think the Washington laying 4.5 over the Commanders over the Bears at home is pretty solid. And I think Buffalo's going to be looking for some revenge in Atlanta. They're playing on the road. As much as I like the Bucks, the Niners still always scare me, because I thought the Niners were going to be, pummeled, and they didn't this week. Plus, they've got extra rest for a change.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see what Flacco does in Cincinnati, because he didn't do much in Cleveland.
Yeah. I actually like Pittsburgh over Cleveland this week.
Don't go. Don't be tempted. Do not do anything. Do not place money on there, mainly because it's an AFC North game. You know how those games are.
I think Cleveland is still trying to figure out. They got the new quarterback.
Yeah.
They got rid of Flacco. I think that game should be easy pickings And I also
For the
like
Steelers, yeah.
I also like Arizona getting the points against Indianapolis. Indianapolis has a great record.
I think they're playing above. I think they're playing above their ability.
I 100% think they're playing above. I think Arizona's got a redemption game. How they lost that game was awful.
Mhm.
So,
But Daniel Jones is playing good for Indiana, and they've got.
oh, he is. But
and
like
they got that big kid from Wisconsin whose name I keep forgetting.
what's different between that and when he was with the Giants? I mean, he's besides
he's
the
not,
wins,
he's not with the Giants.
he's
right.
winning.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. But I think 7 points is too much in that game. If it was a 3 or 4 point game, I think that would be still with Indianapolis at home having the advantage on that. And also, I think Baltimore. I think they're going to try and bring Lamar back.
They have to do something because they're 1-4. They lose to the Rams, which is very, very likely. Even in Baltimore, they're out for the they're done for the season. They won't be making the playoffs.
Yeah.
But the problem with the Cardinals is their running game is in disarray. They're up to like their third running back, or they're bringing in somebody else. They're all beaten up.
What do you think about Green Bay giving up 14 against Cincinnati? In a pro game, giving up 14. You see it in college.
Well,
you rarely see a 14.
Well, I
don't think Cincinnati's that great, and Green Bay is good.
Green Bay's good,
but 14 points against professional athletes is a lot of points.
And Cincinnati's got that rookie quarterback playing now too, so it's tough. And Green Bay needs something to prove too, because they're
Wait, hold on. The rookie quarterback for Cincinnati?
Yeah, they just changed quarterbacks as well.
Who's their rookie?
He may not be a rookie, but there's a different quarterback because it's not Browning.
It's Joe Flacco.
Yeah. So
they think
he's a rookie on the team.
He's the oldest player in the league, besides
Methuselah, right?
Besides Aaron Rodgers.
Right, exactly.
So
he's new to the team. Is my point, Blake?
Are they planning on starting Flacco?
They already announced it.
He's in shape. He's been playing.
I can tell you this. Flacco has rarely been beat by 14 points. I mean, even on bad teams.
Right. He may lose,
he's a
but he ain't
steady
right.
guy. He doesn't make the mistake that hurts you. And that's how he won his Super Bowl, is he didn't make the mistake that hurt you. So that's a lot of points.
But I will tell you, you're talking about 14 points. There was a year where I was in disbelief every week, and I lost a lot of money because it was the year the Patriots were almost unbeatable. Thank you, New York Giants. And your Miami fans will say that too.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Eli.
Exactly. The Patriots were putting up 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23-point lines every week. And I said, not possible. And they covered them every freaking week.
They were covering.
Oh, my goodness.
That's when Moss was just going crazy.
Yep. He'd stick his hand up and Brady would hit his hand from 30 yards out.
It would just stick to it like,
yeah,
like a video game.
So that was, I said, okay, fine. So they did it this week. They can't do it next week, and the line would go up.
Yep,
it would be a bigger line.
All right, Blake. So we're going with the Bucks being our 5-pointer pick, right?
Yes.
Okay, you're feeling strong about that. You don't want to go with Pittsburgh.
No.
All right. Where do you want to go from there?
Now realize the lines in the Daily News may be slightly different than these.
No, but they're close. They're close enough.
Just warning. Okay.
All right. Where do you want to go from there?
Ooh, I'm gonna go. I don't feel. I kind of like Washington -4 over the Bears.
Yeah, stick with me on that one.
All right.
So the Bears are streaky.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. I definitely don't feel comfortable with the Vegas. Jaguars -1.
Yep.
And
they're home again, right? They're home against Seattle.
Seattle's home. Seattle's pretty good though.
Seattle's playing well.
All right. And I rarely do this, but I think Dallas over Carolina by 3, even though they're on the road, is a pick.
Well, Dallas has to get themselves right as well. That's the problem. There's a lot of teams that need to get themselves right.
And Carolina bit us last week because they came back and they should have lost that game by 20. And Miami just let them back in it. So what do you think about Dallas over Carolina?
I'm fine with that.
Okay. Because Pittsburgh's my pick, but you threw that one out. And I understand because it's your team. So I'll accept that. So I like the over in the Detroit game?
Who's Detroit playing?
Chiefs.
Chiefs.
The Chefs.
Oh, okay. That should be interesting.
So I like the over in that game because I don't think either defense can stop those two offenses.
Yeah.
So Chiefs have a pretty decent defense,
Yeah.
but Detroit's offense is really good.
And the Chiefs are going to be angry.
Yeah.
Chiefs are going to be
So-
angry.
So, well, angry doesn't always win in the NFL. So,
True.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I'm going to play Goff or Bo Nix this week
okay.
because, Goff lit it up last week. He did right by me, but Bo Nix is not bad either.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
No,
All right.
I like golf in most scenarios in
Right.
the league. So, all right.
And on the other hand, if it's KC, it might be a shootout.
Yeah.
So, that always helps too.
All right, our playoff picks in baseball. All right, playoff picks. We got 9 minutes to talk playoff baseball. How are you guys feeling about your picks so far?
No, the Yankees salvaged the game last night because Aaron Judge is a monster.
Yeah.
Boy, he is so big and so strong and so good.
Guardians pick didn't go so well. Well, but I only just picked them to go at least past the wild card. So, oh well.
Yeah, I'm getting to our picks.
Okay.
Eventually I'll get there. Oh boy.
It was a week ago. You got to go further
Yeah.
than that.
Yeah. I'm about a week back right now. I'm getting.
Can't
I got to
you
get
do it on the
close.
grid. Okay.
I could, but it's there we go. All right. So all of us had the Dodgers.
Right.
Okay. All of us had Milwaukee. All right. I had the Yankees. You guys all had the Yankees.
No, you had the Yankees.
You guys had the Red Sox?
We had the Red Sox, and then we had Toronto. Correct,
Oh,
Blake?
okay.
Yeah.
All right. And then that's pretty much where. So, as far as advancing goes, right now I'm probably in the lead because of the Yankees pick. Okay, but I
Well-
killed it. I have
If the Blue Jays win, we're back to scratch.
because So I have the Yankees going past Toronto,
Mhm.
and then we all have the Mariners and the Dodgers at the end. So, all right.
And the Mariners are getting crushed right now. And that'll tie the series up, so it'll be a
it's
rubber
8
game.
It's 8-3 in the 6th. Is that what it looks like?
Bottom of the 8th, it looks like.
Okay. All right, and it's 7-4 on the Milwaukee. So Milwaukee's seems to be looking like they're going to advance. So I think that's going to be a good series. The Dodger Milwaukee series. I think is going to be a good series.
That'll be an interesting one because they don't play often, and the Brewers are a tough team, and the Dodgers are just
They're the best team money can buy, in my opinion. So, and Blake, you have the Mariners winning it in 7.
Yep.
Lenny, you have the Dodgers winning it in 6, and I have the Dodgers winning it in 5. Okay.
So we're all heavy into the Dodgers. That'll make my phone nephew very happy.
Okay.
He's a big
And
Dodgers
it's
fan
hard
out
for
there.
me as a Cincinnati Reds fan during the 70s.
Yeah.
I wasn't a big fan of Ron Say and Bill Russell and Davey Lopes
Penguin,
and Steve Garvey and that whole crew, Dusty Baker. Yeah.
Yeah, but didn't Dusty manage?
He ended up managing the Reds.
Thank you. Yeah. Just,
You know what Dusty's real first name is?
I used to.
I had it on the baseball cards. The only reason I know it, Johnny. So, who do you think had the best nickname in baseball?
Ooh.
Oh, did you guys hear what happened at the Mariners game last?
Oh, with the guy?
With the guy with the
outfield?
shirt?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Did you see that, Blake?
Yeah, I
Oh.
did.
And then he swapped it.
He took off his shirt and then he said hit number 62. I mean,
Right.
the guy was totally prepared.
And the ball and he aimed the ball right for him.
Yeah. So
Amazing.
yeah, it was pretty wild.
Yeah, Raleigh had 60 home runs. Guys out at the front row in the outfield. I guess Raleigh's nickname is Dump.
The big dumper.
The big dumper.
Okay.
The big dumper.
So
He's got an extra large backside.
Okay.
So he got the name in the minor leagues, and
Okay.
it kind of stuck.
As in dump truck, but keep going.
Yeah.
But the guy was wearing a Dump number 61 here on his shirt, and sure as hell, the number
The ball-
61
ball went right
him.
to the
and
guy.
he caught it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had a glove. He caught
He
it.
reached out a little bit, and caught it. And then the next scene you see is him taking off the shirt.
Yep.
And underneath it says number 62 right here.
Brilliant.
It was just one. That was
so cool.
You can't write that stuff.
No, that
any
was
better.
just
and then
fabulous.
he was invited down. They gave him a bat, signed the bat and the ball and everything for him. So
you give him 61 back. Yeah, you give him the ball back. Yeah. Okay, good.
So, yeah. All right, guys, we got trivia tonight.
We do.
So, it's
going
you
back for first place because we were second last week.
It's you and Blake tomorrow night.
Okay.
Because I am off to D-Land tomorrow night. So you guys get to pick all your beautiful topics and talk about how amazing our sponsors are.
We'll do
we
that.
appreciate all you guys out there. Barbara Jean, the Vikings are going to, not lose any ground at all. So congratulations on that.
Right.
The Dolphins probably are going to go to 1-5.
Just Barbara Jean, just think warm thoughts about the Purple People Eaters. That was one great defensive front.
Oh, they were so good.
Oh, were they
Paige,
wonderful?
Yeah. Wow. No, that was a great. Oh shoot, I forgot to take a picture.
All right, good. So then we'll see what happens. I'll change my pick if the Knicks go down and the Rangers go down. Right. I request the right to reorganize.
Yeah. And Blake, you went with who you went with the Maple Leafs.
Yeah, the Maple Leafs for the Stanley Cup.
Okay.
Okay. And who'd you do in basketball? OKC.
He took OC, right.
Yeah, you went with the easy one. You went
so
with
you're not taking the Penguins, are you?
Low-hanging fruit.
I love Sidney Crosby, but I'm just not going to take him.
Okay.
Yeah. Getting older.
All
right, guys. We appreciate you guys.
See you tomorrow.
This is Bollocks this evening. We'll see you tomorrow.